On behalf of our client, who is the individual who is the passenger inside the vehicle during the shooting of Winston Smith, we issue the following statement. We ask the public to respect her privacy and her desire to heal as she is recovering from this profound trauma. Secondly, she never saw a gun on Winston Smith, and she never saw a gun inside the vehicle at any time.
Listen!
The government has now just heard the people's evidence. The people now deserve to hear the government's evidence. We now ask for the government to come forward and show us what they have to support this narrative that they created, which has already been disproved in part from the outset, and it was now contradicted here today. The family deserves to know what basis the government has had for its statements.
For there to be no body camera footage, no dash camera footage, for the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension to claim that they don't even know if there's any civilian footage is absolutely unacceptable. But it is a part of a pattern of the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, which is a division of the Department of Public Safety, which falls under the leadership of Governor Walz, of continuing to cover up police murders. It is police who are investigating police.
Everybody from an elected official to the top is compromised. Somebody outside needs to take a look at this and give answers. When you have a situation where there's more questions than answers, something's not right. Not only are people not doing their job, this is open season on black men. This is open season. This is nothing different than 1850. They could pull up, lynch a black man, do it with impunity, walk away, done. That's exactly what they did last week. How do you feel about that? These are Klan members justifiably doing this, quote unquote, legally. This is modern day lynch mobs going around, taking black men, snatching them right out of existence, and then causing an entire city, community, and even closer, a family to try to resolve the trauma. And they never will. We never will.
Today, truth came out.
Yes.
And now that truth has to be part of the conversation moving forward, not only about Winston, but about every other case that these officers lie about. We need the truth. We're seeking the truth. We're seeking accountability and transparency. These are the basic fundamentals of what we are demanding, and we have yet to see it. Many of you media here today have not been able to ask Hutch, have not been able to ask the marshals any of the questions that we have. Why is it that? Because for far too long, they've ignored us. But the days that they ignored us are over, because we are demanding justice by any means necessary.
Why did it take 6 or 7 police cars to bring in one man who just had a federal warrant? He hadn't killed anybody, he hadn't robbed any banks, you know, and
A local warrant.
And I pointed out to folks who were trying to say, well, he had a record. I go, listen, we have a constitution in this country, right? And you see it played out all the time. When the young man killed 9 people in South Carolina, what happened? The police walked him to the car. In fact, there's rumors that he took him to Burger King, right? They didn't kill him on the side, and he had killed 9 people. We see instance after instance where people kill folks and the police take them into custody. In Milwaukee or in Kenosha, we saw a young man kill 2 people, literally, and walk past the police with the gun still on him, right? So there's a double standard here. There's a serious double standard.
We need to be honest here. We need to be honest about the fact that the U.S. Marshals that killed Winston Smith had no justification to kill him, and so afterward they tried to slander his name. We need to be honest here that Winston Smith is not the first nor the last person that was murdered here in Minneapolis by the police.
That's right.
And we need to be honest because the truth of the matter is that the police have a history of covering up their crimes and using the BCA to do it. So Governor Walz, and also everybody who's watching who feels compelled to do something, please reach out to Governor Walz. Please reach out to Paul Gazelka. Please reach out to Warren Limmer. Please reach out to every single representative that you have, as well as your own police department, as to say, we can't be using BCA like this. We can no longer be covering up police murders, and we need to make sure that every police department has a system of transparency and accountability.
That's right.